Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, finally, I am going to be taking off the wheel lock. Um, so, a little story about what happened was I took the car in for an oil change because it was free, and when I was gonna do, I did actually do my own oil change after a while, but I didn't know that what had happened was the dealership had taken my wheel lock as well as they've taken my tire repair kit that I had kept in the car. Anyway, so now I'm stuck with four wheel locks stuck on my car, and I didn't have the lug nut to replace it. So I picked up the lug nuts. I'll put the part number in the description if you guys need to order or something like that. So I'm using the 16-inch SE rims. Yeah, I'm not sure if the XSE, it should be the same though, but I'm not sure if the lug nuts will match, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. So they were Toyota um, wheel locks. And so in order to take off the Toyota wheel locks, I'm showing you one method. There's all sorts of methods to take off locks. But this is the cheapest method. Um, Maybe I'll show you guys the other method if there's other people who are out there who the only other methods are either to weld something on there or to use a twist socket. If you guys want to see a twist socket, I can probably get a hold of that. But anyways, so the cheapest method is to go down to whatever place you can go down to, get a 19 millimeter socket that's 12 point. So I got this from Home Depot. It's all mangled up. It's actually not mangled up at all. It looks dirty because I did one the other day and I couldn't get the lug nut out. So I had to use a torch, and then accidentally this socket rolled on top of a cloth type material, and then the socket basically melted all that cloth material on here. But it's actually still pretty good. But I would recommend getting a cheaper 19 millimeter socket. You're going to need a hammer, and like I said, a 19 millimeter socket has to be 12 point. If you're using 6 point, this is not going to work. So if you don't know what is 12 point, 12 points are these little grip points on here. You could use, I'm using a deep socket. You could use a short, shallow one. The only reason why I got this 12 point deep socket is because it's it was on clearance actually. So I got this for just about $3. And then you're gonna need a breaker bar. Um, this is what I got. It's a Harbor Freight one. It doesn't have to be anything special, but don't use a impact gun because you need as much grip as possible. So we're just gonna go through it real quick. I'm gonna show you how it's done. It may take multiple tries, but it works. And I've done this multiple times on other cars. So, but this is not a method that I want to promote for anybody to go out there and take somebody's rims. That's not what this is for. This is for an emergency, and or in a case like this where you lose the key. There are options where you can purchase a key, but in my case, the wheel lock set only costs about $50. The keys are usually about $30, so it don't make any sense to go out there and find a generic key to fit this. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna take this outside. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. You saw how easy it was. Like I said, you can do this on a shallow socket. You could do this on a deep socket. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. That's all you have to do is just pound it on there. Now it's pretty stuck. I'm going to be using a torch, heat this up, and I'm going to actually pound on the socket itself. I'm not going to pound here. If you pound on the socket, I don't know how this works, but it always works. Well, in my case, it always works. But you put it on the ground, you pound on the socket, and somehow it just will magically pop out for you. So, but you have to use heat. It'll really take care of this real quick and real easy. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put back on the regular lug nut. I'm going to torque it. I don't really think that's anything special. Anybody can really do that. If you need the torque spec, it's actually in the book. I believe it's like 76 foot-pounds, something like that. But don't quote me on that. You go through your owner's manual. It actually says in the owner's manual. I believe it says it in Newton meters. So, anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm done here. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want to see a twist socket, I'm still actually looking to buy a twist socket too. So I have an older one, but it's starting to wear out. I used it quite a bit when I used to work in automotive. Currently, I'm not doing automotive work anymore, but I did it for many years. Anyways, so that's it, guys. Like, share, subscribe.